want you to be a heart hero by being heart healthy. There's a couple of ways you guys can be heart healthy. You can be physically active, and I bet that in PE, where you're normally at, that Coach Humphreys can make you run and jump and play basketball and jump rope and do lots of things. Does he make you guys do that? Yeah, he does. He makes you be physically active. So you can be physically active to keep your heart healthy. You can also eat healthy foods, eat your fruits and veggies. That's another way to be heart healthy. And a third way to be heart healthy is to always be sure that you don't smoke. Never start smoking. Y'all are young now, so never start smoking, and that'll also be sure that your heart is healthy. Second way to be a heart hero is to help the American Heart Association by raising money. Who here raised money last year and participated in Jump Rope for Heart? Did you raise your hand?
I wasn't here.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for participating in Jump Rope for Heart in the past and by raising money for the American Heart Association. That's another way to be a heart hero, by raising money and helping the American Heart Association. So those are two ways you guys can be heart heroes, by keeping your own heart healthy and by also helping the American Heart Association by raising funds to help them help others be heart healthy. So that's some things we're going to talk about today, are how you can be heart heroes by not only helping the American Heart Association, but by also keeping your heart healthy. One of the things we're going to do right now is talk a little bit about the American Heart Association and how we use the money you guys raise through Jump Rope for Heart to help people who may not have the healthiest hearts. Maybe they were born with a heart that wasn't healthy, or maybe they did some things like maybe they didn't eat their fruits and veggies, or maybe they did some things to make their hearts not so healthy, and some things that the American Heart Association does to use the money you guys raise to help them. So Coach Humphreys is going to find me 5 volunteers. He's going to bring them up here to the front, and we're going to do a little skit and show you guys exactly how the money you raise right here at your school, how the American Heart Association uses that money to help people get their hearts healthy again. So Coach Humphreys, can you find me 5 volunteers today?
Yeah, let me pick on my sheet here, right here. How about Miss Lewis's class, Desmond and Javon?
Desmond and Javon?
Javon, come on up.
Let's see who I got here.
And then
What's your name? Desmond, can you hold this over?
we have
right here?
Doc Schumann.
Who we got right
You
here?
here today? Come on up. Wake
Javon,
up.
can you wear this?
Sydney and
Okay.
Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Miss Miranda, I'm sorry. All right, there's your volunteer actors, Miss Amy.
All right. Come on around here for me, buddy.
Oh.
Doc is the patient.
Over there. All right.
We need
All right, here we go. This is my crew. All right.
Look and listen.
You ready? All right. So, we got down here on the end, we have a Jump Rope for Heart collection envelope. You guys, I'm just kind of right here in your face. You guys are going to all get one of these today to collect money in. So, my friend down here on the end is collecting money in his Jump Rope for Heart envelope. I think there might be some money in there. He's collected some money in his Jump Rope for Heart envelope right there with that. Got him some money right there in his Jump Rope for Heart envelope. It isn't real. Got him some money he's collected for Jump Rope for Heart. He might collect in cash or some checks or some money online. So he took that money and he has turned it into our coach. And what's my coach's name again? Javion, right here. So he turns his money over to the coach. So the coach collects up all the money from the school, from everybody that collected money, and they take all that money and he puts it all together from everybody, and then they turn that money over to the American Heart Association. Thank you so much, Coach. The American Heart Association collects the money from all the schools all over the country. We take all that money, we put it all together, and then we give that money to the researchers or the scientists. And here's my scientist. And what's my scientist's name? Sydney. My researcher scientist, Sydney. We give the money to the scientists and we pay them to do their scientific research and all the things that scientists do. And then they take that money and that research and they create, see what's in your pocket right here. You can't see it, can you? See what's in your pocket. They take that money and they turn it into medicines. Because we've paid them and they've used that money and created medicines and they give it to the doctors. What's my doctor's name? Who? Gabby. They give that money to Gabby. Give it to Gabby. Take it soon. And so they've created medicines and procedures and things because of the money that they've been able to receive through grants from the American Heart Association. And Gabby, Dr. Gabby, has her medicine. What's my buddy down here? What's your name? Doc. Doc is sick. He's so sick. Doesn't he look so sick? Heart is sick. Sick, heart is sick. He doesn't feel good. So he goes and sees Dr. Gabby. Dr. Gabby gives him the medicine. Look at Dr. Gabby. Take the medicine. Gives him the medicine. Now that you have that medicine, do you feel better? Yes. So he feels better. So the money started down here on the end by raising it to jump rope for heart, just like you guys have done. And it's come all the way through the channels and ended up down here with our sick patient. And now he feels better because he has the medicine. So that's how you guys help. Now we're making fun and we're laughing and joking about it, but think about it. You guys just raised that money down there and then went through all these people and it ended up with somebody who was really sick. Our buddy here is not really sick, but we're pretending. But if he were, he would end up with that medicine. And that's how you guys help. You guys do that. So give these guys a round of applause. Thank you so much. For the rest of the day. All right. So, now we pretended that Doc was sick. He wasn't really sick. We just pretended. But now, we're going to watch a video about Michael and his sister Gracie. Michael was born with a sick heart. And research from the American Heart Association helped Michael get better. And his sister Gracie actually raises money through Jump Rope for Heart to help other sick babies, just like her brother Michael. So let's be real quiet. This video is not very loud, so let's be very quiet so that we can watch this video about Gracie and Michael.
I have a daughter and a son, and my son was born with, they call it a catastrophic congenital heart disease.
I had I don't know what it's called. Like a big blob on his eye happened to be like a gene doctor.
And then he also had 3 holes in his heart.
He had transpository artery, hypoplastic aortic artery, 2 ASDs, 1 ESD, and pulmonary vasculitis. What's he said?
He needed open heart surgery right away, within a few days to live. He is definitely a direct recipient of heart research. And I'm just so thankful and so thankful for all that research because I know he wouldn't be with us if it wasn't for that. And I feel like Jump Rope for Heart is so positive and it's concrete. It is something we can do to help. And Grace has embraced that. She's done big sales for it in our front yard. She does the Jump Rope for Heart. And she always says it, Mom, I'm just saving another baby.
Well, your brother's really sick. It's kind of hard because you can't do anything about it, but if you give money to the American Heart Association, the American Heart Association will take the money and research how to cure people's hearts. This is the kind of person who will always support me and send me and stuff like that. No!
I think he thinks he's just a normal kid. He has got so much energy. He runs around. He loves life. He plays soccer. His cardiologist called him a superhero, and that just clicked for Michael. And so he started calling himself Super Mike, and he just loved all the superhero stuff. And I think that he just takes it in stride.
I'm okay, and it's mostly based on the American Heart Association that I'm still on.
All right, guys. So see, you raising money for the American Heart Association helps people just like Michael. So you guys are doing a great job. Now, we saw at the beginning in the video that it said that a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles, and that's just one lion. But a group of lions, we can be heard from a long way. Now, one teacher's roar, just one guy, would be like Coach Humphrey's roar. Roar for me, Coach Humphrey. That's that's pretty pathetic. I mean, it's just one guy's roar. I mean, it was pretty good, but it was just one roar. But as a group, when you guys roar, when you roar together as a whole school and raise money, you make a huge impact. And in a few minutes, I'm going to get you guys to roar together. Yay! And you're going to hear the difference in your roar and just Coach Humphrey's roar by himself. So last year, you guys had puppies, right? Do you remember earning the puppies from last year? Well, this year we have a whole zoo crew and not just puppies. So the next video is going to introduce you to the zoo crew. So listen very closely and listen to each of their Heart Healthy's messages and also what each one of them wants you to do. So remember how I said we were going to have to be a little quiet at the beginning? Well, in this part of the video, we're going to get to listen and we're going to actually get to make a little noise, stomp our feet, wave our hands in the air. But you have to kind of listen quietly and listen to the different parts. But we're going to get to move a little bit and make a little noise. So pay close attention to the next video introducing you guys to the zoo crew.
Our animal friends have traveled from exotic habitats across the globe. They are caring, strong, and courageous. Most of all, they're pumped to tell you about the importance of living heart healthy. Let's meet the zoo crew. All the way from the dunes of Bravely Desert, he leads our zoo crew with a heart of gold and some pretty sweet dance moves. His roar can be heard from miles away, and he uses it to spread the word about heart health. He challenges you to share the message too. Let's hear your most ferocious roar for Rory McFiercely III. From the Ivory Forest, he's a staggering 10 feet tall and 13,000 pounds. He used to train for the competition in the Wildlife Football League. He quit the pros to teach you the importance of getting in 60 minutes of exercise every day. He's gruff, he's tough. Flap your ears and stomp your feet for Mr. Tusker. She ventured from Mississippi to help our zoo crew dominate on the basketball court. This powerful Panda Pro eats a fruit and veggie at every single meal and challenges you to do the same so you too can have a knockout game. Put your paws together and wave them in the air like you just don't care. For K2! From Banana Bunch Island, this wacky yet stealth monkey is trained for a black belt in karate. Her fastest opponent was Stinky Salt. She's here to help you stop and kick salt from your diet. Salt or sodium can creep up in the stickiest places, causing your heart to work overtime. Jenny kicks his head hard. Give it loud. Hey-ya! She trotted all the way from the Fraser grasslands to make a splash as a lifeguard. You can bet your stripes she's guzzling water to stay hydrated during those long, hot days in the heat. She says no to energy drinks and chooses H2O so she doesn't have to go. She's the fastest swimming water-drinking, life-saving zebra we know. Do the swim for Savannah Bowl. He left the freezing cold in the morning to rise from Darby Lake. He says no to all tobacco products, cigarettes, and e-cigarettes, so he can take huge gulps of air before diving deep into the ocean. He challenges each of you to never ever smoke. Smack your lippers together for Finley. Your host with the most, who introduces animals and you to a heart-healthy lifestyle. Please welcome your zoo crew of today.
All right. So that is our zoo crew. That's all of them. So now we're going to talk a little bit about them and how you guys can get your own, okay? So our first one is our famous line. We keep talking about roaring and all our fun stuff, and that is Rory McFiercely III. And he is your first zoo crew guy, and he is the one you can get instantly here at the school. And he is our $5 instant lion, and he is his message is to always help others, which is what we've been talking about. And the way you get Rory is by bringing back, I've lost my envelope here, but by bringing back your coupon and $5. It's right here on your envelope. You just bring it back to Coach with $5, and you can get your lanyard and your Rory. And you can do that as soon as tomorrow. They're here at the schools.